Welcome to my channel here on YouTube. I'm Heidi Hollis. If you're new here, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Hit them both even. And if you don't know who I am, well, I'm the person who told the world about shadow people and Hat Man. I gave them their names and defined and described each of them. And most importantly, I warned you of them and also gave you remedies. I've spoken all of this in my books, especially the first one called The Secret War, The Heavens Speak of the Battle, which now has a new subtitle called The True Story of a Real Alien War and Shadow People. And then came my other books covering other elements called The Hat Man. There's book 1 and there's book 2. Jesus is No Joke, Picture Prayers, and I have a slew of other books. Since doing all of this, a lot of people have run with it and oftentimes confuse the story of what shadow people and Hat Man are. But I've always told you the truth from the start, that they're alien related, demonic in nature, and the sightings of them would eventually increase greatly. You remember that part? I don't know. Now look at where we're at and how they are essentially going viral every day, right? The thing is, as much as the story started with me telling it, there's another shoe to drop on it all. And there's a lot to say. And I've been saying bits of it all along if people have been listening. So as time grows closer to tell more, I thought it would be a good idea to start from the beginning, which is my beginning, and add parts that you may have never, ever heard of before. So I've started this new playlist of series on my YouTube channel, and it's called This Truth. This is where I'll place a lot of revealing elements about my background, my experiences, my understandings, and the truth as I understand it about everything from the horror to the heavenly, from aliens to Bigfoot, UFOs to what mankind has hidden from their own kind, angelic to Jesus, and how I came to be a host on Coast to Coast AM's podcast network with my show called Dark Becomes Light. So all the in-betweens. I'll also post other video shorts on my channel that will answer your questions and even go off into other topics, because I do write on a lot of things. I always say I'm someone who's been there, seen that, experienced it, freaked out, found some answers, wrote about it, got over it, and now I've been trying to help others to do the same thing. But so get comfortable. I've got a lot to say, and some will find it just too wild. But that's what everyone said when I first came out talking about phenomena that no one had ever heard of before, that I called shadow people and Hat Man. And you see how far that went, right? Only reason, by the way, I was able to affect the world with my understandings of these things is because I was told, and this is a quote, "You need to finish writing your book. Do not worry what other people say. Know that I will be there to give you the words." You want to know who told me that? Came from none other than Jesus Christ himself. Just keeping it real with you, because that's the gosh honest truth about it all. Because otherwise I had nothing to say to the world. I just wanted to be a comic strip artist while growing up. That was it. I wanted to make people laugh, but instead I'm here to deliver the message that something once calling itself the devil, which is really just horrific on its own, has now adopted the name that I gave him of Hat Man. Now, it's not just a possibility he'll cross your path, it's a high probability and a threat. So again, get comfy, get ready, and stay tuned. I'll be putting a lot up here. God bless.